Hey guys, it's Mr. Fresh. Today is Friday, May 1st, which means that we are in the last month of school. It's already here. Um, it's crazy how I feel like the days are flying by, and yet they're also extremely long and boring. It's a little bit of both. Um, but we're going to keep going. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going to keep doing e-learning the way we're doing it. So just keep working hard, and I'm going to continue giving you guys things to do. I'm going to continue reading stories to you, um, and we're going to just do this the best we can. So Friday, May 1st, some of the other national days for today. It's Chocolate Parfait Day, Law Day, Loyalty Day, May Day, May Day, but like the month May Day, Mother Goose Day, School Lunch Hero Day, Silver Star Service Banner Day, and Space Day. Oh, and then the big one that I think is pretty cool is today is School Principals Day. So it's a day to celebrate our school's principals, people that run it. So for us, we have Ms. Loopy, we have Ms. M. They're the big bosses in charge. And so one thing that we have planned today is for our Google Meets, our 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock meetings. They are going to actually get to join us. So for those of you, if you haven't gotten to see them since this all started, make sure to join us because you'll get to see them today. So that'll be pretty cool. May 1st, we're in a new month for our quotes of the day. So May 1st, let me get there. Oh, this is interesting. So May 1st, it says, play the tiles you get. And that's from someone named Graham and Nellie. Play the tiles you get. So basically saying that whatever you get, use that. Whatever situation you're in, do your best to play with what's given to you. Things that you already know, your knowledge, use it. Okay, so the book I'm going to be reading today, I think this one is pretty goofy. It's called Pandamonia. Pandamonia. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard that word, pandamonia, but instead of pandamonia, it's pandamonia. So this is by Chris Owen and Chris Nixon. So here's kind of the funny thing. So pandemonium is a noun, and it means wild and noisy uproar, rumpus, commotion, bedlam. And plural is pandemonia. So it's a noise, craziness. Now, pandamonia, that's an informal noun, and it's complete and utter chaos, often following the disturbance of a blissfully sleeping panda. So it's kind of a word that they created for this story. All right, pandemonia. So, you're here at the zoo on this glorious day. You're sure to have fun. It's a great place to play. Come in, look around, relax and explore. Inside, you will find there are creatures galore. You'll have a magnificent time at the zoo. Just don't wake the panda, whatever you do. So already, what are you noticing about the story, other than there is a panda? What is special about some of the words, or how is this written? Do you hear the rhymes? It's a rhyming book. All right, let's keep going. If you wake up the panda, he gets very grumpy, which hypes up the hippos and makes them all jumpy. When the hippos get jumpy, they usually hop, and once they begin, they are tricky to stop. Those hippos create such a hullabaloo, so don't wake the panda, whatever you do. When the hippos start hopping, the termites get tickly. They make the echidna incredibly prickly. For though, as you probably know, they are titchy, cantankerous termites are awfully itchy. They torment the toes of the elephants too, so don't wake the panda, whatever you do. The zebra, giraffe, and hyenas all laugh. The geckos and gibbons all giggle, which causes the emus to shimmy and sway, and the tapirs' bottoms to jiggle. So make sure you're listening. I don't know how many of you guys have been to the zoo, maybe Potawatomi or somewhere, a different zoo, but keep listening for those different names of animals. So just on this page, we had zebras, giraffe, hyenas, geckos, gibbons, emus, and tapirs. The chimps chit-chatter, the ducks start quacking, the jabberoos jabber, and the yaks start yakking. So waking the panda might spark off a riot, and that's why we like to keep things nice and quiet. When the yaks start yakking, the frogs start humming, the bilbies bop, the baboons start drumming. The air is filled with a deafening din, sending the wallabies into a spin. They bounce to the beat with the red kangaroo, so don't wake the panda, whatever you do. If the wallabies bounce, the bats start swinging. The scarlet macaws and galahs start singing. Their swinging and singing sets off the raccoon, whose barking is usually way out of tune. That raucous raccoon makes a racket, it's true. So don't wake the panda, whatever you do. The snake's serenade is the peacock's parade, and the devils start gnashing their jaws. And when the koala whips up more palaver, the penguins break into applause. The wombats wiggle, orangutans romp, the lemurs leap, and the rhinos stomp. The ground vibrates, and the treetops shake. Yes, waking the panda would be a mistake. When the treetops shake, the sloth starts to shuffle, which ends up creating a mighty kerfuffle. For though sloths are slow and appear rather lazy, if they're in the mood, they can really go crazy. The crocodile, too, starts snapping on cue. So don't wake the panda. Don't wake the panda. No, don't wake the panda, whatever you do. When the crocodile snaps, the lion will roar. The bison and buffalo bellow for more. A frenzy of animals flock to the floor. And that's when you know there is trouble in store. The black cockatoos like to screech, rock and roll. The toucans can right out of control. The grizzly bears start to rumba as well, and even the tortoise comes out of her shell. Flamingos and dingoes all do the fandango, the chinchillas cha-cha, the tamarins tango. Yes, waking the panda could cause a stampede, and here at the zoo, that's the last thing we need. There's grunting and growling and prancing and prowling, skipping and scowling and squealing and yowling, squeaking and squawking, snarling and snorting, hysterical howling, chaotic cavorting. Holy moly, did you guys hear all those verbs? Do you remember any of them that were said? There was grunting, growling, prancing, prowling, skipping, scowling, squealing, yowling, squeaking, squawking, snarling, snorting, howling, cavorting. Right there were 14 verbs. Now, some of those, if you're like, I have no idea what cavorting means, Mr. Fresh Hour, well, Mr. Fresh Hour doesn't know off the top of his head either, so you might need to look it up. Cavorting. Then, just when you think that the rhythm might slow, the beasts go wild and louder they grow. Into the night the shenanigans flow as they dance in the light of the glowworm's glow, singing, zoo bop, a loo bop, a wham bam boo. This would be a cool page if you guys want to freeze the video and maybe see if you can find an animal that you like here in one of these pages of this picture. There's a lot. Let's see, a sloth, a baboon, a giraffe, elephant, lion. There's a whole bunch in there. Keep thinking of an animal that you've heard so far in this story. So, don't wake the panda. Please, don't wake the panda. No, don't wake the panda, whatever you do. Oops. What happened? Yep. The end. All right. So I hope you guys like that. I love the illustrations in this book. The rhymes are so much fun. There's so many animals here in this story. So one thing that I'm going to have you guys do today, in terms of our e-learning assignment, is I'm going to have you guys choose an animal somewhere in the story, one of the animals that you read, except I want it to be a different animal than the panda. I know some of you guys really love pandas, but the panda is kind of the obvious choice. So I want you to think about what animals I read in the story. If you have to go back and watch a part of the video again, do that. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to choose an animal. I want you to talk about that animal that you chose. What's something about it that you like? But then the biggest thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to do a little bit of research. I want you to find some things that you found that are interesting facts about the animal that you chose. Again, not the panda. You're choosing any other animal in the story except the panda. Okay? So again, if you have to rewind the video, watch it a little bit again and find an animal to choose, something you saw on a page or heard me read, do that. Okay? So, and I'll give more instructions too in our assignment for today. All right, guys. So again, it's May. We just have 1 month left, and that's not even that much either because, remember, we're only doing e-learning on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So some of you guys need to take a look at assignments you haven't done yet. Some of you guys have been doing good at catching up on that stuff. A few of you I still haven't heard from. I'm going to be just doing my best to get in touch with you guys to help you get some things done. Today, 1 o'clock is the afternoon class. 2 o'clock is the morning class. Please join the Google Meet today with Ms. Wheeler and I. Bring questions to ask. but Ms. Loopy and Ms. M are going to be joining us, and I know that they're going to want to see your guys' beautiful faces, and I want to see your guys' beautiful faces, so please, please, please join us at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, whichever class you are in. All right, get to work, guys. If you have questions, please email me. I will help you out. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye.